Here it is! Let's go! Alright, you're gonna have to let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Seems like it might be a little loud, but can't really check at the moment.
皆さん、おはようございます
Hi,
Oh,
everyone.
that's really loud,
The
actually.
time
Let
has come
me...
for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki
try that.
Koizumi, and I'll be your guide.
Actually, I take that back. Let's try... I don't know. That.
I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works,
It's the
though.
biggest collection in this microgame series.
3DS? 3DS is
The
dead!
latest in the WarioWare series is coming
Nintendo,
to
this
Nintendo
meme is
3DS
dead.
family of
Stop.
systems. Which means there's a new way to play Wario's strangely satisfying microgames.
What is this?
Classics and new additions. There are 300 microgames to enjoy, making this the biggest entry in the series.
Nintendo and their gimmicks, man. What is
Tilt the
this?
system.
Who actually cares
Use the
about
touchscreen
this?
and microphone. Only Wario could come up with this many control schemes. Think fast. What playstyle is required for this one? Better
Who
figure it
in
out.
heaven's
and dig that
name
crazy
actually
action while
cares
it's hot.
about this?
Hey,
What's
some
up, Paul? The
familiar
stream
characters
just
are rocking
started.
new looks.
Let me know if the
This is the most
YouTube
jam-packed
video's too
game
quiet or
in the
too loud.
series yet.
What is Nintendo and their
Look at
gimmicks?
that
What is
face.
this? Who
Even
honestly
Wario can't
cares
contain
about
his
this?
Wicked grin. WarioWare Gold launches August 3rd. Get ready for pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic races and battles. Race down enemy groks and rock them in battle to defend frontier villages.
They are not off to a good start on
Yes,
their
sir.
3DS
Action
games.
meets tower defense in
They are
Dylan's
0 for
Dead
2
Heat
on
Breakers.
3DS games.
This time,
Holy
the Red
cow.
Flash himself, Dylan,
Freaking frame rate.
team up with your own animalized me character. Be strategic and use your whole team. What in tarnation? Your friend's me
They
characters
sound
can
like
join
sped
the
up
team of
chick
gunners.
books.
Well, you'll need their help to face each wave of transforming monsters. Who or what will you and Dylan get tangled up with? Never mind that.
They sound like
There's
sped
an
up
enemy
chipmunks.
invasion
What the heck?
and a frontier in desperate need of some heroes. A demo version of the game will be available for download May 10th. The full game, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, rolls into Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS May 24th.
Alright, Nintendo getting all the BS out of the way right to start.
Are the brothers and Bowser still better
Oh?
together?
Okay, this looks interesting.
Nintendo DS classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is back for more gut-busting adventures. Mario and Luigi have been tasked with finding a cure for the Blorbs.
Is this
disease
DLC?
threatening all life
This
in
has
the
to be
Mushroom
DLC.
Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both
I haven't
brothers
played
have
this
been
yet.
devoured by Bowser, and so their journey takes them deep into the belly of the beast.
Dang, Bowser
leaving
ate
Bowser
them.
to scour the kingdom for the cure. The only way forward is to change between the Bros and Bowser.
Dang, that man straight up went up to that
The
fire
big
hydrant.
bad will even beef up for monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down in this action-packed RPG.
Oh, the frames. Oh, those
And,
frames.
uh-oh, looks like his boy wants in on the action.
It's your
Find out
boy!
what happens behind the scenes in the untold story of Bowser Jr. When Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey launches in 2019.
Oh, wait, that's a different game? I still need to play the
Scoop on
Superstar
Detective
Saga
Pikachu,
remake.
plus
I don't care
a new amiibo.
about this Pikachu
Something about
amiibo,
this
alright?
Pikachu is a little
Give me
different.
my Fire Emblem
Rough.
amiibo. Give me more
Runs
waifu,
his mouth.
okay? I want more waifu.
Likes coffee.
This hi-hat blend is as delicious as ever.
Okay,
And no
Pikachu
one
should
knows
not have
why.
a deep voice like this.
Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans and
That voice
Pokemon
does not fit
usually
Pikachu.
live in harmony.
You might as well, hey, I'm
recently,
Pikachu, and I'm here to
Pokemon
F
have
yo
been
ho.
behaving oddly
Oh, look
and
at that
running
sweet
amok.
little Baneri. That Baneri was so cute.
There's a fake
Luckily, a boy named Tim and Detective Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery head-on.
quick attack! How was that? Did I do it?
As of today,
See,
the
that's
game
like-
is available for
that's like
pre-purchase
Pikachu
in
crying,
Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS.
No, Pikachu goes, Pikachu!
Crack
He's
the
got a
case
hot...
with Detective
Man,
Pikachu
this ain't make
when
no
the game
sense.
launches March 23rd. Plus, keep your eyes
It's like in the
peeled for
anime,
this
they cut off
extra
his
large
dick and he
Detective
just grew it
Pikachu
back
amiibo
for,
figure, which launches
Detective
the same
Pikachu.
day.
He's double the size of a
The
regular
mysterious
Pikachu.
mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo
Luigi's
3DS
Mansion
remake.
remake. Okay. I remember going to McDonald's and this was the game to play. When you went to McDonald's, this was the game that you played in that little four square of games. This was the game.
Nintendo
Only
GameCube Classic
only Abel here.
Luigi's Mansion has been
Mario.
remade for Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, Abel hasn't done that in a long time. Mario.
Fans of the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game can now explore the original mansion where Mario went missing.
Get me
Luigi's
out of
something
here,
of a scaredy cat, but
please.
these classic ghosts and traps are no match for his vacuum cleaner. Besides, the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom screen. If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new Boss Rush mode.
Boss Rush. Yeah,
Luigi's
hit that
Mansion
baby.
for
Get that
Nintendo
baby out
3DS
here.
launches this year. That's
Okay.
all for Nintendo 3DS.
All right, they only had one, maybe two good 3DS
So far,
games.
so good?
さてここからは
Well, let's keep the headlines coming.
ご紹介していきますまずはヘッドライン
It's time for Nintendo Switch.
Here we go. Oh my, they're still on the snap thing.
Kirby can even make friends with those characters?
that
Kirby
Fire
Star
Emblem?
Allies
I see a
finally
lance.
launches next week. As you fight through your
Next
adventure,
week?
you'll reach dream palaces where, surprise, even fan-favorite legacy characters can become
DDD,
Kirby's
Meta
friends.
Knight,
Well, dream
Bandana,
friends anyway.
Waddle
When
Dee.
you're saving the world, it's nice to have some heavy hitters on your side, even the likes of King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana Waddle Dee.
He's got his
Eventually,
Link hat on.
More Dream Friends will be added to the game
What
via free
the
updates after launch.
I don't know about you, but me and the
The first
squad,
update will
we
include
never
Rick,
really form a
Kine,
circle and roll
and
around
Coo.
like that. Kirby's got quite the interesting squad, huh?
Marks and Gooey.
Gooey. Looks like a Dragon
It's like a
Quest
dream come
line.
true to bring this ragtag crew of characters together from across the Kirby series.
What a bunch of misfits.
Kirby Star Allies launches on Nintendo Switch March 16th, and the first free update will be available March 28th.
Excuse me, they
Oh
said
yeah,
the game
a
releases
quick
in a
reminder,
week.
a free
That's
demo
8
is
days from now.
available
Nintendo.
Nintendo eShop
I know
on
you live in
Nintendo
Japan,
Switch.
but I don't think
What
you got
else are
8
friends
days in
for?
Japan, huh? You don't got 8 days in a week in Japan.
An epic tale returns with new artistic touches.
Oh, it's Okami. I
Okami,
never played
the
it.
grand
Someone told me I
adventure in
should.
Classical Japanese style rises again in the HD
Maybe I
version
have a reason to
to
now.
save the land
Guess we'll
from
see.
a terrible curse.
Never saw anything
The
about this game, but
legendary
someone told me
Okami,
it's
Amaterasu
Zelda-esque,
was resurrected, setting off on a
but
quest
not really,
with
but
the
at the same
wandering
time,
artist,
yes.
Isu. Overcome challenges using the power of the gods, the celestial brush. With mere brush strokes, you can make a variety of miracles come to fruition. In the Nintendo Switch version, use touchscreen control in handheld mode, or use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop mode.
F
Both
Nintendo.
methods
Nobody
offer
wants
an
your gyro
intuitive way to
controls.
solve
Stop.
puzzles and defeat your
It is
foes.
2018. Don't you think it's time to
Meet
let
an
the meme
eclectic
die?
cast.
Okay.
Solve
Dang,
mysteries.
they gave that girl
and slay
titty jiggle
countless
physics.
monsters.
This is a
Discover
Nintendo
what awaits
title.
at your journey's end. Okami HD launches on Nintendo eShop
Motion
on
controls was
Nintendo
cool
Switch
for the
this
first
summer.
month the Wii came out. Then they were annoying and nobody liked them, and they still continue to bring them.
Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch. An adventure unlike any other. With conveyor belt sushi action, it's Sushi
What the
Striker,
F is
the way of
this?
Sushido. The story takes place after the bitter sushi struggles.
Tell me
Raised
there's
in
a
a world
story?
where sushi is forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out conveyor belt sushi battles to defeat the Empire and topple its sushi monopoly. The gameplay is deep, but the basics are simple.
The
Just eat
gameplay
more
is
and more
deep.
sushi to pile up
Really
plates of
now.
matching colors on a table. Then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by one of your sushi sprites, you may be able to get the upper hand in battle. Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow sushi strikers online can get intense. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido launches simultaneously on Nintendo Switch
Why?
and Nintendo
That sounds like a
3DS
great
June
time.
8th.
I'm not a fan of sushi, so a sushi
More
struggle.
travelers, more details, and more launch info.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix.
Oh, okay, I'm interested in this.
Today, I have 3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
What lies beyond the horizon?
Merchant?
Meet Tressa the Merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her path action is purchase,
Black
which
attire.
means she can obtain special items from townspeople.
Nah, you need to purchase that white attire, then go running
I
through a
helped out
waterfall.
someone in a bind. Simple as that.
And this is Alfin, the apothecary. He embarks on his journey to heal those suffering across the continent.
I'm
His
gonna
path
say,
action
folks, the
is
world
inquire.
over.
He
Is that
can
even
warn
proper?
about info others aren't privy to in standard conversations. Next, let's talk about jobs in battle. Characters start out with a base job, but they can equip an additional job to use in
Look
battle.
at that dancer. Look at that dancer.
For instance,
la
if another
la.
character like the merchant Tressa equips the dancer job, the combined jobs and abilities expand your strategic options. Finally, we know many of you have been wondering about the release date. The game launches July 13th.
Holy moly, Square Enix is giving a release date?
Additionally, we will be
Is the
offering
world
a special
over?
edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a
If anyone's been
book
following Final
introducing
Fantasy
the 8 characters
15,
and their
which was
places of
previously known as
origin,
Verse
a helpful
13,
map for your
Kingdom Hearts
adventure,
3,
a sound
Final
selection
Fantasy
CD,
7 Remake. Y'all know
replica
Square does
coin
not
based
give out
on the
release
in-game
dates. Alright,
currency.
the world must be coming
This
to an end.
special edition will be released the same day as the regular version of the game. Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
Oh, they have a demo?
What happens when an otaku assassin enters the game world? The
Grasshopper.
legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on a rampage of epic proportions. Inside, there's an action game, racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he
Alright,
vows
Nintendo,
to
this
exterminate
direct,
every last bug he
about
finds.
halfway over. You gotta start pulling out
Change
some
his
big
simple yet
guns here.
exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down in size.
No, exhilarating basic
Brutal boss
attacks,
lurks at the end
that
of
should
each
almost
game.
never be used together. A basic attack is
Creatively
almost
combine
never
your
going to be
moves to crush
exhilarating.
them.
It's called a basic attack for a reason.
Pass
It's
the Joy-Con
basic.
controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer.
When's PUBG going on
and
the
partner
Switch?
up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode? Which tells a
Oh,
new
I don't
story?
know. PUBG for Switch 2018.
Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in 2018. In Dark Souls, every challenge is an opportunity.
Yep, there. Alex
Plus,
is gonna be
Amiibo.
happy. Alex wanted Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, I hate. I
World
remember
Rock
this
of
thing.
Despair.
This thing's ugly. Why
And
they
hope.
choose that boss? Out of all the awesome bosses they have in the game, they choose that ugly POS.
In the seemingly endless
Yeah,
cycle
parry
of
that
death,
fool.
one clean victory becomes a
Yeah,
moment
get 'em.
you'll never forget. Now you can savor your accomplishments anytime, anywhere for the first time on console with Nintendo
Yeah, kill that
Switch.
Silver Knight. I think that's
Before
what it was.
launch, there's going to be
Oh
a
no,
network
the
test,
gargoyles.
so players can try the game. If this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world. Separately, the Solaire of Astora
Yes!
will be released.
Yes!
With it,
I need it!
popular Praise the Sun.
I don't know if you hear Dalton. I need it!
Mastered, and the Solaire of Astora amiibo launch on
I'm
May
tweeting
25th.
this out. I need it!
How's it going so far? Well, I have a quick reminder. Did you hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem
I
gold points for digital
need
games and DLC on the Nintendo Switch
it!
system? Just choose to use your points during the checkout process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch. or
I
on the
still
Nintendo website.
need
Visit the My Nintendo
it!
website to learn more.
I don't know what Nintendo's even saying right
Okay,
now.
we have more Nintendo Switch headlines, but first, let's shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular. Please take a look.
An all-star roster of Mario
Yo, I
Switch
need that
favorites is
amiibo.
ready
I
to rally
freaking need that
for
amiibo.
tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever. Mario Tennis Aces. There are more than 15 playable characters.
Yo,
each with
Peach
their
looking
own
kind of
distinct
fine right there.
characteristics.
She looking like a snack.
Varied playstyles on the Nintendo Switch system allow up to 4 players to step onto the court together.
Yo, Peach, you gotta
Today
bend
we'll
over to
mainly
pick
cover
that
the
ball up.
essentials of
No, no
refined
reason.
Tennis gameplay. There's a variety of shots to serve up, like a basic shot, top spin, slice,
Slice and dice, baby.
and a lob that'll zoom over your opponent's head. Just to name a few.
Wow, that's kind of cheap. Oh,
Why not aim
man,
and
they gotta do
then shoot?
Wario like that. What is this?
Introducing the all-new Zone Shot. It lets you pinpoint any spot you want to aim at using motion controls and send the ball crashing down. Zone shots are really powerful, so if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage.
Oh no. Durability?
If your racket takes 3
Nintendo,
hits,
nobody likes
it'll break,
durability.
forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one. It's an instant KO.
Wow, that's garbage. I don't know about
Don't
you,
give
but
up.
I don't know how many
You
times
can
in
stop
real
a
life a
zone
racket
shot
has
with a
broke.
block. Return a
Broke?
shot
Broke.
with perfect timing, and you'll block, protecting your racket. It's no small feat to nail the timing just right. That's where zone speed comes into play. When using zone speed, the world around you moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot. It's no instant win card.
Oh, chasing
but it
down
makes
that
it a bit
360
easier to
no
block
scope quick
powerful
shot.
zone shots. Of course, you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match.
Yeah, I never
You
played,
can
so.
only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge. The energy gauge slowly fills up the longer you keep a rally going.
I never got too big into
Fastest way to
Mario
fill up your
Tennis.
gauge is with the new trick shot.
Whoa! I was joking when I said 360 no scope quick
If
shot.
a
Are you
ball
kidding
gets away
me?
from you, you can jump over to knock it back.
What the?
It's a risky maneuver. If you don't judge the timing or distance correctly, you may waste your energy or lose a point. But if you're successful, your energy gauge will
Whoa.
get a big boost.
Peach, my goodness. Peach looking a
Fill up
little
your
extra
gauge.
right there.
It's go time.
She trying to show
Initiate
off.
your ultimate shot, the special shot. It will eat up your energy
Whoa.
in a big way, but this thing can really turn the tide. It can
Dang,
make
you're
you
knocking
destroy
back
your
that
opponent's
big
racket
boy?
in one
You
hit.
know you got some
However,
power there.
Not even a special shot guarantees a win. There's always a chance it could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk and hopefully a reward. Your energy gauge could be the key to victory. Will you use it for an offensive zone shot? Or use it for some defensive zone speed? Let's say you go for the zone
Knock that
shot.
big boy off his toes.
Will you
Never
go
mind.
for a surefire point? Or will you try to destroy your opponent's racket
Yeah.
and run the risk
Get
of
this
getting
boy off
caught?
his feet.
Non-stop, split-second strategies
Uh-oh.
may be the
Uh-oh.
best part
It's the
about
anime
Mario
fight of the
Tennis Aces.
century. Mario vs. Bowser.
Purists rejoice. You can also
Uh-oh.
play
Top
using
10
simple
anime
moves,
betrayals. Mario
which means
vs.
only
Peach.
basic shots are allowed.
Oh, and then they make up. Immediately
Once
the
you
next
connect
match.
online, you can play a match with your friends or other players. Events and online tournaments will be held, allowing
Yeah,
you
they
to
are.
compete against other
And
players.
this is the point in the direct where they show like
Matchmaking
3
is
or
based
4
on your
games and they
record
spend
during
more
the
time
event.
on them. These
As
are
a
the games they're
participation
really
bonus,
proud of.
You can get special outfits or even additional characters.
They usually do this every
There's
direct.
also
They kind of
swing
speed
mode,
through all the
which
stuff they
allows you to
know
use your
not a lot of
Joy-Con
people
like a
really care
tennis
about.
racket.
Then
Forehand,
they spend usually about 3 games it
Slice.
seems. They spend about
Block.
a good amount of time on 3 games.
this mode is perfect when you want to play the game casually.
So hopefully Fire Emblem's one of those 3 games where I'm gonna flip my tit! Wow.
The game offers a refined approach to tennis gameplay, focusing on deep strategic chaos.
Oh, that man just...
Plus,
Oh, I
the
thought he
story
punched
mode
it.
will offer other twists.
Dry
to the
bones.
Good old game of tennis.
Story mode. This is like that golf RPG. What? Here I go.
Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd. Oh, and one last thing. As we approach the game's launch, we decided to
Fudge.
hold
I thought they were about to announce a new
online
game.
tournament. That way, you can try out Mario Tennis Aces for yourself. We'll announce the details at a later date, so please stay tuned.
We'll have more on Mario Tennis Aces in the future. Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch headlines.
You want a headline? Fire Emblem 16. Don't play with my heartstrings like this.
Captain Toad is
No!
ready to
I
explore
don't
other
care!
systems. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is bound for Nintendo Switch. Explore a variety of tricky sandbox-style
Look at
levels
that. Captain
inspired
Toad's a
by
bully.
Japanese
He
box
just straight up
garden
killed
called
that man.
Hakoniwa.
And killed a little
You can
flower pot
rotate
in the
camera
process.
and touch the screen for a better view of hidden treasures. And this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too.
Oh, they
Now
added.
you can
Oh,
explore locales from a
that's
variety
a nice
of kingdoms.
touch.
Check out New Donk City.
I forget that you're subscribed with Twitch Prime.
By the way,
That
did you know
Chocobo
Captain
spam.
Toad also
I like
appeared
it.
in Super Mario Odyssey? The Nintendo Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con controllers. While one player controls Captain Toad, the other can assist with things like turnip cover fun.
That's
So
cheating.
you can enjoy tracking treasure together. We also plan to release
That
a
makes the game
Nintendo
too
3DS
easy.
version with 3D visuals and touchscreen controls. It feels like there's a box garden right in your hands. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker launches July 13th.
Hey, that's when the other game comes out.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Yo, what's up, Mario? Undertale on the Switch! Where's the Switch? Over here. Carry on! White noise. You wouldn't know. Coming eventually. Great. Wonderful. Yo, Mario, I need that Dark Souls in me. I really do.
Gaming icon crashes
What?
Nintendo Switch. The impossible isn't possible until it happens. All three original Crash Bandicoot games are debuting on a Nintendo system for the very first time. Spin, jump,
What?
and whump through the trilogy's 100+ action
Our boy
platforming
Crash
levels of
Bandicoot
Crash
isn't a
and his sister
PlayStation
Coco.
exclusive anymore.
Everything from the cinematics to the animations to
Whoa!
the lush environments has been
How did they
fully
manage
updated
to
since
pull
the
that
original
off with
games,
PlayStation?
So they'll look great on your TV or on the go. Ruin Dr. Neo Cortex's plans
You know?
for world domination and save Tana in Crash Bandicoot. Form an
This must mean
uneasy
that a
alliance
Spyro
with the mad
remaster's coming
scientists
out
in Crash
because they
Bandicoot
just
2,
dropped
Cortex
Crash.
Strikes Back.
There's
And
no
stop
way
them from the
PlayStation
evil
would give
Oompa
up their
Loompa through a battle
exclusive rights
across
like
time
that
in
unless they're
Crash
gonna bring back
Bandicoot
something
3
else.
Believe it or not, the Crash
What?
Bandicoot Insane
What else has he been
Trilogy
on?
is officially making the Wump to Nintendo Switch July 10th. Never fear, Little Nightmares is almost here. From award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly horrific
I never
adventure
followed the
like
Crash
no other.
games. I'm not a Crash. I never heavily
puzzle
played Crash
platformer Little
Bandicoot. I never
Nightmares will
followed the
trap you in
series.
the
really,
maw.
to be quite honest.
Vast vessel of mystery haunted by corrupted souls.
Mario,
complete
this
edition
isn't
on
looking
Nintendo
good.
Switch
My heart is
contains two
slowly
haunted
breaking
tales in
with
one
each and every
package.
new game that they're showing.
In 6 and the kids' separate adventures, you must face their childhood fears across all
Oh,
8 chapters.
oh,
including
that's
all past
6.
downloadable
I know
content.
6. I saw her on VR
Each
chat.
room is a cell. Each resident is a
I
threat.
saw that little yellow thing on
and
VR
both
chat.
present
Hello?
complex 3D puzzles to master. Not to mention, you can receive the Nintendo Switch exclusive in-game Pac-Man mask by tapping the Pac-Man amiibo figure. Little Nightmares Complete Edition releases on May 18th.
Bandai Namco.
South Park is coming to Nintendo Switch. We're excited to announce that South Park: The Fractured
Look,
But
I only
Whole
had one
is coming to
expectation.
Nintendo Switch. From the
I do
creators of
agree
South
though.
Park
Dude,
comes
every
this
single direct,
outrageously
you got
offensive
people crying about
superhero
the same
adventure
stuff.
that you can play
Apparently, there are
anytime,
people who
anywhere
were
for
expecting
the
a
very
Breath of the
first
Wild
time.
2 announcement. Okay,
Customize your
A,
avatar.
Breath of the
Come
Wild
on
is
down
so
to South
huge,
Park.
that would be an
Join
E3
Stan,
announcement, first
Kyle,
of all.
Kenny,
B,
and Cartman's
Breath of the
superhero
Wild is
team.
only on its 1-year
Then have
anniversary.
yourself a
There's
time
no
with the
freaking
battle
way Breath of the
system
Wild
as
2 would get
surprisingly
announced.
deep as the show
Not
that's
this
fun.
early. 3, I doubt that the next
Choose a
game
class.
is Breath of the Wild
Level
2.
up.
They're gonna go into a
Build your
different
notoriety.
Zelda game.
Craft items. Go
B,
on quests,
this is
and
just
more.
Zelda. There are people who
All
walk in
past
here expecting
DLC
like
will be
17
available for
main
purchase individually,
huge titles
or
all
as
at
a
once,
part
and
of
it's
the
like,
season
holy
pass.
moly. Y'all gotta
DLC
lower
1
your
Danger
expectations.
Dance. And DLC
And I know
2 from
everyone
Dusk
in
Till
here
Casa Bonita will be
crying
available
about
at launch.
Smash.
And DLC 3 Bring the Crunch will tell an additional story when it
There's
releases
gonna be so
later
many
this
people
year.
crying about Smash again after this
South
direct.
Park, the
Look,
fractured
I'm a
but
Smash
whole
fan. I would
releases
love
on
to see
Nintendo
Smash,
Switch April
but
24th.
it's not happening. They've said it's not happening. Okay, it's just don't expect it. If
Hyrule
it happens,
Warriors
it happens.
Definitive Edition launches.
Oh, I was
When
interested
exactly?
in this too because I never had a Wii to play this.
Let's take a quick moment for a release date announcement.
Yeah.
The heroes and villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once
Yeah,
more.
we're gonna be streaming
This
this.
spring.
Don't know when, but we'll be
Hyrule
doing it
Warriors
eventually.
Definitive Edition launches
May!
May 18th only on Nintendo Switch.
We're definitely not gonna be streaming that right when it comes out. I'm gonna be so far behind.
ARMS fans, don't miss
No,
this.
there are no ARMS fans.
The ARMS League
Stop!
is pleased to extend the
Stop!
invitation to all you hardcore fans out there.
This is
who've
one
been
of those
playing the
games you
game,
throw at the
enjoying
beginning
all
of
the
your
added
live
characters
stream.
and stages.
What is
and
this?
Going online to play the new Party Crash mode. We're happy to announce the ARMS US and Canada Online Open. Prelims
Hey,
will
see
take
that,
place
Mario?
in the
They didn't
game's
exclude
online
Canada.
ranked match mode from March 8th to March 18th. 8 top players will then move on to the online finals March 31st. All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by the development team. We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo of America headquarters on our official site. Stay tuned for our social channels for more details in the coming weeks. And if you're not an ARMS fan just yet, well, we have
Just
good
yet?
news. On March 31st, we'll be hosting a 3-day test punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. Play for free and see what you think of the world's stretchiest fighting game. On
Yeah,
March
that's
21st,
not gonna
producer
convert.
Kosuke
If
Ibuki
anything,
will
that'll
discuss
push me
the
farther
development of
away from
ARMS
the
at the
game.
Game
I'm staying
Developers
away.
Conference.
I'm staying
And
in
Hisashi
arm's
Nogami will present
reach out of
separately
this
on
game.
the Splatoon franchise. So look out for coverage of both. Inkopolis News Bulletin.
No!
It's
No! My heart! How could they do this to me? I had one expectation.
Getting an update.
No!
Here's the 3
I am
finalists.
finding those 2 Twitter accounts and I am
Here's a
blocking
brief and
them.
tiny taste
I'm
of what's
reporting them for harassment.
100 new pieces of gear. That means fresh looks, just in time for spring. Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit,
Ugh.
Camp Triggerfish.
I get why Splatoon's the last thing they showed,
hottest date
but it's
spot
not
for
for
the
me.
hippest inklings.
Splatoon's not for me.
Wahoo
I
World.
get it. Their Splatoon following is
And
ginormous.
Rank X is here. Rank X is an extreme rank. Even higher than
Nintendo's
S+.
too gimmicky. That's
More
my problem with
details are coming
Nintendo.
soon.
Nintendo
Once
is
you
too
meet certain
gimmicky.
conditions,
Dalton, you didn't miss
Callie will
much.
appear in Octo Canyon.
The last couple games was ARMS, Splatoon, which I know you don't care about.
The world of Splatoon 2
I don't remember
continues
what
to
else.
evolve, so don't miss out.
Little Nightmares. I don't know when you left. What the?
Now, a word from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
PUBG was not announced for the Switch. Stop. What the heck is happening? That old man is creeping. What the? Maybe a little. I mean, especially if you're still turned on after you saw that old man and this bug looking thing. I'm going to jail because. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whoa. Oh my, look at, I'm not a Splatoon fan, but look at these colors they're using. Pink and green. And they use the right shades of pink and green. They use a light pink and a light green. Nintendo, I don't care about Splatoon, but good on you for your color palette choice there. Mwah, beautiful. Mwah, 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 mwah. Great color combination. Absolutely wonderful color combination. The right shades and everything. Splatoon 2 Octo. Oh, DLC.
Hello, Squid Research Lab here. So, how was it?
The English speaker
You just
started
got a
speaking
sneak
before
peek
he
at the
did.
first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2, the hefty new single-player
How long has
mode,
Splatoon 2
Octo
been out?
expansion.
It feels like it's been a long time.
You'll play as the new character Agent 8.
First
who
DLC came out
looks
like,
an
what, 8
Octoling.
months after the game came out? That's a
She
long
wakes
time.
up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories. Looks
Oh,
like some kind
no.
of shady underground test facility. In this massive subterranean world, there are 80 of these test facilities connected by a subway.
80? They're gonna have 80 DLCs?
You'll
Can
depart
you
from the
imagine
station with purpose.
80 DLCs?
A
That'd be
variety of
insanity.
missions await Agent 8 and her talents. Expect new stories to unfold, shedding new light on beloved characters. You may think you know everything
That old
about
man
the
got some
world
wobbly
of Splatoon,
knees.
but these waters run
You gotta
deep,
wobbly everything.
and
If he
so
ain't
does the
standing and
lore.
wobbling, he's wobbling sitting.
Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh
You got some
perspective.
straight up gang wars going on here. That dude had a bandana and everything.
Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling. Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will launch this summer. After today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will be available for advance purchase in Nintendo eShop. With this purchase, Splatoon 2
Or it's
owners will
Legend of Mario,
immediately
the Lot
receive
of Time.
Octo-themed in-game gear. to
Where did
use
you
in
hear
battle
that?
Today.
I know you didn't come up with that. Where did you hear
Thank you,
that?
Squid Research Lab. Hopefully, Splatoon 2 will continue to splatter our expectations. You bet. That's all for today's Nintendo.
No! No!
Oh, actually, we have one more announcement.
No, please! Don't do this to me, Nintendo!
Look at our last video for the day.
You can't do this to me! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just, why? Why would they do this? This better just be a transition screen. Why do you show Splatoon 2, end your live stream, and then say, oh wait, one more thing? Super Smash, what? Holy moly! It ain't no Fire Emblem, but it's Super Smash Bros, boy! Holy moly, now everyone can stop complaining! Is it a port or is it a new one? Is it 4 or 5? Is it 4 or 5? No, that's all they gave us. No, no, no! That is the biggest cock tease of my life. What? What? Gosh, dang. Alright. Oh, well, there was no Fire Emblem, but by golly, did they save that live stream right at the end there of Super Smash Bros. Holy cow. Now everyone can stop. Oh my, every freaking direct. Every freaking direct. Everyone's crying that there's no Smash Bros. Everyone can stop that. Holy moly, Super Smash Bros. Holy moly. What y'all think? You think it's a port or you think it's a brand new game? They didn't show us anything. There was no 4, there was no 5. It's probably a port, to be honest, but what if what if it's a new Smash? What if it's a new Smash? I'm tweeting this out right now. This is crazy. This is insanity. Smash. You know, I was about to be very pissed if it was another Splatoon announcement. They had those two squids going out. I was like, no, if you show Splatoon and your live stream just to show something else Splatoon, that would have been, that would have made my booty cheeks so tight. I would have been so mad. Solar, Amiibo, and Smash were my favorite announcements of the live stream. Can't wait to hear more. Holy moly, dude, that is, oh my gosh, that is freaking crazy. Smash 4. If it's releasing this year, it won't be a new game. That's true. A new Smash would probably be an E3 thing. Well, when did that say? Did that say summer? Hold on, we can rewind this here.
Perspective.
No one cares about this. When did it say? 2018. Oh, I thought it said summer. Okay. To be fair, though, they could build hype now. If they release it in the holiday season, you know, if they release it sometime at the end of the year, they could start the hype now at the beginning of the year. They could bring their hype even further with E3 in, what's it, March? January, February, March, April, May, June. So in 3 months, they could even further the hype with E3. And then they could do another direct, you know, around October or maybe September, August, something like that. And they have much up. I mean, it could still be a new game. To be fair, they have all the rest of this year to build up hype if it is a new one. E3 in particular coming up in 3 months. That's where they could really build up the hype. E3, though, dang, dude, E3 is about to be lit this year. E3 is going to be lit because Fire Emblem didn't show up here. Fire Emblem must be so big that it's showing up at E3. Okay, Fire Emblem, if it's coming out, and it probably is, and they've already confirmed that Fire Emblem's coming out for this year. E3 Nintendo is going to have Fire Emblem. It's going to have Smash Brothers. It could potentially have Pokemon. I don't think it will, but no. Don't you play it. Don't you autoplay a video. No. Replay this. Don't you autoplay a video. But it could have Pokemon. I don't think Pokemon. Metroid Prime is a candidate, but I doubt that. That's probably too early in development. E3 is going to be litty freaking titty from every company except Microsoft, because Microsoft is really falling off the exclusive train, especially since all their stuff goes to PC now. I mean, I know they're a PC, but holy moly. Sounds about right. Play more Fable 3. You're playing Fable 3, huh? And they showed the shadows. Lincoln has Breath of the Wild closed. Mario Odyssey, yeah. I haven't even played Mario Odyssey yet. That's crazy. I'm still, you know, even though the end of that direct was really hype, I'm still finding those 2 accounts where I saw they said Fire Emblem. I am blocking them, okay? I don't want any more news from these fools. None. I want none. Nothing to do with them anymore. Nothing. Nothing. It wouldn't make sense. Microsoft makes most of their money on PC, I'd assume, anyways. But, I don't know. I mean, they still sell. It's just, they sell consoles. It's just the games. They don't sell games anymore. Oh yeah, I saw Okami HD. That looked interesting. Definitely look interesting. Yeah, but, I mean, if I do play it, I'd want to, well, I don't know. I don't have to stream everything I play. God, Red Dead Redemption went to Sony. Yeah. I mean, COD went to Sony a while ago. Even though Call of Duty continues to be garbage year after year. It still sells billions of copies, so even though people don't like it, people still like it. Oh my gosh, Red Dead Redemption should make it at this year's E3. Yo, I am excited for E3 this year. Did you just see that new Smash Bros. Cheeser? Oh gosh. Dude, oh my gosh, I can't wait till E3 now. If Square Enix does not show any Final Fantasy VII Remake this year, I am gonna flip my freaking lid, okay? It's been like 3 years and we haven't heard a single effing thing about this remake, okay? I need something, Square. This is ridiculous. People, okay, this is where I laugh at people, because people are like, oh, well, the game needs to be in parts because the game will come out quicker. It's been 3 years, and we haven't heard anything about the game. Don't tell me the game's coming out quicker because it's being made in parts. No, that is mulligan, BS, garbage, okay? That is not a legitimate excuse anymore. It's not. It's not, okay? Oh my gosh, it's not. They got to... Kingdom Hearts 3 for sure is going to show up because they've been actually releasing news about Kingdom Hearts 3. If Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't show up, then Square is the biggest moronic company of all time. They have some of the most iconic and biggest franchises, and they refuse to show anything on them. Kingdom Hearts 3 went on like a... Kingdom Hearts 3 is another one. That went on a, like, what, 3-year hiatus before anyone heard anything, right? It was like a 2-3 year hiatus, and they finally started releasing things. Oh my gosh. Stop announcing your game so early, you dickheads. Especially if you're not going to show anything. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, you know, I could see that being a thing. Sans and Smash would be cool. Dude, can you imagine? Dude, his ultimate, the little orb thingy. I don't know what it's called. I haven't played a lot of Smash because I don't like it on the 3DS, and I obviously never had a Wii to get the new Smashes, but the like superpower rainbow orb, that could be his Gaster Blaster. Isn't that what it's called, Gaster Blaster? That could, you know, it could be just the giant skull coming down and shooting a beam across the screen or something. I can see Sans working. Final Smash Gaster, yes, Final Smash, and it is called Gaster Blaster. All right, cool. Dang, dude, I know so many people got super erect for Smash Bros. That was crazy. That was crazy. What a way to end it. At least Nintendo's not completely ignorant. I'm gonna flip my lid if it's a new Smash, though. I don't know, but, I won't rage if he's not in it, but it'd be cool. Yeah, I actually want to see. Let's go back here real quick. I feel like they showed a character that we didn't, I feel like we saw a character. Look at that. Can we pinpoint any of these characters? Or are they too far away? Can we pinpoint any of these characters? Hold up. We about to try and do some investigation. Let's get it as close as possible. Bang! I can't pinpoint any of these characters. It probably looks like Bowser. I really can't tell. I was wondering if there's like a clear cut any new character or like a whole new set of characters that would maybe indicate. I feel like it's a new Smash Brothers because, well, there's Mario. There's Link. Yo, Link looks awesome right there. I feel like it might be a new Smash because they don't specify here. They have literally no reason to not put Smash 4 unless it's a new Smash. That's my opinion. In my opinion, they have no reason not to put a new Smash 4. And they didn't specify, like, this is the thing, Nintendo, we need specifics. Oh, I'm sure specifics will come out in the next hour or two. Maybe a couple days, but, oh boy. It wasn't? It's just, I get, so Smash 4 is kind of the fan name game for it. Interesting. Interesting. Well then, I guess everything I just said's down the toilet. Boy. I get it. I get it now. That Solar Amiibo, I'm going to need 2 of those hoes. One to open and display, one to keep in box. And obviously, I'm going to pre-order this as soon as Best Buy opens their pre-orders. Super Smash Bros. Is fun. It's just I never had consoles to play it on. I mean, I got a GameCube, but I'd have no friends who come over. I have no friends, so GameCube ain't got no multiplayer network. This is great. This is wonderful. One thing that really excites me about the Switch is the fact that they actually have somewhat of a multiplayer system. Nintendo is like, it took them forever to do it and do it properly, but the Switch is changing that, and that's why, like, I want Mario Party. Mario Party on the Switch would be amazing because you could play with your friends all around the world. Mario Party would be lit. That would be a great streamer game. That would be a great streamer with fan game. That would be beautiful. Same thing with Mario Kart. It's just I don't know anyone who plays Mario Kart, nor do I have big enough of a following to get a viewership game night going. But, yeah, what even are friends? What even are friends? Alright, let's, I want to take a look here. Yeah, that's a nice screen to end it on. Anyways, anyone got any final thoughts before we head out of here? Actually, isn't that good? There'll be a lot of waiting, doing nothing. Yeah, but I mean, people who play Mario Party know what they're getting into. I mean, people who buy Mario Party are probably the ones who have friends. And they're, you know, you're just going to be playing with your friends. I mean, it's the same thing as just playing it locally. You're still going to be waiting on people's turns and whatnot. I'm just saying, in my opinion, Mario Party's great for a lot of people, because a lot of people, when they play, usually talk on some sort like Discord or TeamSpeak or Skype. I mean, a lot of, and apparently they're adding, I think Nintendo, didn't they say when they launched their system officially, or multiplayer officially, that they're going to have a chat system? Pretty sure they're going to have like a chat system, so it's not going to be that bad. I think Mario Party could do very well. I do think so. Because, again, like I said, people buying it, most people buying it are buying it because they know they have friends they're going to play it with. I mean, it's not just going to be, I don't imagine there'll be many people buying it to play online specifically with nobody. They'll be buying it to play locally or singly, or they're buying it knowing that they have friends and they're going to be playing online with friends. That's the way I see it. That might not be the case. That's just the way I think and feel about it. But, yeah. Anyways, that's it. I think I'm going to get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for joining me for this Nintendo Direct. It was a letdown because no Fire Emblem, but they really brought it in at the end with Smash Bros. So, again, E3. I'll be seeing you all for E3. I'll be streaming E3 if I can. I will definitely be streaming E3 if I can. Catch you all on the flip side.